Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at our market leading stocks through our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Tuesday, May 5th, 2015, which translates into Cinco de Mayo if you press your SA Ape button. Today on the NASDAQ patch, we're kind of paired off here, had a kind of a back and forth day where they tried to buy them, but we're fighting some headwinds internally. The VIX was elevated for most of the day, so it really kept things from getting up and really going too far. We had a couple of volume bumps here, which are notable. Those would be things that'll catch my attention for the next session for sure. So we'll look at these three right here: BABA, EA, and First Solar. Also, Win had a volume bump, trying to pick its head up here a little bit after getting slammed, but posted a downside RPS. Sina had a pretty strong day, so keep an eye on that for tomorrow as well. Moving on to the financials, rates were up again today, and the financials were for the most part strong, but we wound up with a fair amount of RPSs to offset these upside CPS, which kind of just mitigates some of the strength, unfortunately. Looking at the energy names, just a couple of signals here, so no real theme, but we did have some good movement. PBR, rig, most of the oil service names were fairly sloppy on the day. ExxonMobil, even though it was up on the day, posted a contra candle to the downside. Moving on to the market generals. Here we're not paired off. We're actually a little bit to the sell side here with nothing on the buy side to really pick up the slack. Had a volume bump in Disney. We also had a volume bump in McDonald's. Housing names, a little bit to the downside here. We've got one contra candle, but for the most part, we're trading in and around the VWAPs. Transports were fairly sloppy. CSX, notably so, 2% below the day's open. And the commodity names, a little bit to the sell side here. As you can see, we've got a fair amount of contra candles to the downside. Potash does have an upside contra candle, and that one was on some decent volume. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.